In Minecraft, the daily grind of gathering resources, crafting items, and upgrading can get a bit boring. And on one of Minecraft's largest servers, Donut SMP, it only gets more simplified. With a massive player-driven market right at your fingertips, anything you could ever want is right in front of you. So in theory, collecting every obtainable item in Minecraft should be fairly easy, right? Well, it's not that simple, as I'll be starting the challenge with a balance of $0 and not using a single item from past play sessions. And honestly, the plot twists during this challenge are actually unbelievable. But with any good story, there must be a beginning. This is base camp. I built this room specifically to be the holding cell for all the items I'm gonna collect. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna fill up every single chest, but you can never be too sure. Little shout out to Bazin on Reddit for creating the spreadsheet I'm gonna be using for this challenge, and thankfully he put it in alphabetical order. So we're starting with the acacia. So I set off on my adventure to get my beginning tools because I have nothing. And I found a piece of wool and figured, you know, someone would want it for $10,000 and sold it on the auction house. While I was collecting all my things, I came across the many joys of the Donut SMP, which is finding a sign collection of a very sad, poor child. But it's okay, my wool just sold, so now I have 10K. Hey, would you look at that? I found a savanna biome, which has acacia wood in it, which is what I need right now. So I put my head down, mined a bunch of acacia wood, crafted a bunch of items, and oh my god, I only have 18 items. This is gonna take forever. At least we're done with acacia wood. Things were moving pretty smoothly until I ran into my first obstacle, ancient debris. Yeah, I'll come back to that one. The next thing wasn't really a problem getting, it was just kind of annoying. I didn't even know there was this many arrows in the game, to be honest, and I learned how to craft each and every one of them today. Now wait just a minute, said somebody out loud while watching the video. How are you at almost 13 million and you were at 16K 2 seconds ago? But first, a message from the sponsor of today's video, Unstunted SFX. If you are a striving content creator like I am, who's trying to make the best possible content for his community, but hate tirelessly looking for sound effects, Unstunted is for you. With over 250,000 different sound effects, it's pretty hard to find something you won't like. And if you're curious why there's a frying pan behind me, let me show you. One of the coolest features they have is called Hum Search, which allows you to do something like this, and it'll show you similar sounds that you can use for your very own videos. Use the link down in the description and start making your videos sound like the professionals do. And thank you for supporting the sponsors that support me. Wait, where was I? Oh yeah, I probably should talk about my money-making method. Selling a bunch of logs on the auction house works out for maybe the first or second day on the Donut SMP, but it is not a long-run item. If I was a betting man, blue ice would be my pick every time. Rich players love buying this stuff because it possesses yada yada yada. I have a whole short about it. All I do know is that it made me my first couple million during this challenge. And the other couple million, okay, well, I got really bored being alone, so I thought I would just stream it. This turned out to be the best idea I ever had, and you'll see why later. Anyways, back to what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. I finally finished the stupid arrows and we're moving on to the bees. Also, I got the ancient debris. It was around this time while making the video that I learned that the more niche the item is, the more expensive someone can sell it for. Example, I'm sure a bamboo button's worth nothing. Oh yeah, so 98 million? Sure. But anytime I had this problem, it usually was just easily craftable, so it's not a huge deal. What is a huge deal is collecting these stupid banner patterns. Well, to be honest, most of them were fine. It was just the snout pattern. For those who aren't informed, the Donut SMP is quite small compared to other Minecraft servers. So due to that, less things generate. And in the Nether, divide that by 8 and they generate even less. That's why items like gilded blackstone are so expensive, because all these bastions have already been found by people. And if somehow, some way you found an unlooted bastion, you still only have a 10% chance or so of finding the snout pattern. So it's safe to say the price reflects that. But other than that, the bees were not a problem. Now the seas were very nice to me. No hiccups, no strange blocks or really expensive items for the most part. But it was during the seas that I was out and about looking for an item and I came across a very strange sight. Why is there so many armadillos? Goodbye C's and hello D's. The D's as a whole were fine, but there's one item that we need to talk about. This one item alone makes the title of this YouTube video a lie, and that's the dragon egg. Unlike every other item in the game, the dragon egg is only spawned once and never again. Therefore, it is quite literally impossible for me to collect every obtainable item in Minecraft. I know. I wish I could change that, but there's just no way I can get a hold of somebody who knows where this thing is, or if it even exists. Moving on from that sad fun fact, the dragon head is also in this category, so we'll put that in the I'll do it later tab. Speaking of I'll do it later, we are to the E's now, which is home to the elytra. We will not be doing that right now. Oh, yippee, hooray, yippee, it's exposed copper time. For the unaware, there are 4 stages of copper oxidization, and that would be normal, exposed, weathered, and oxidized. Normal, the normal type of copper, and oxidized, the last stage of copper, are fairly easy to find on the auction house. I cannot say the same for exposed and weathered. Maybe they're not that sought after, and that's fine for those people, but it's not fine for me because now I need to wait for them to be exposed and weathered. Anyways, while we wait to do that, I'm going to collect all the firework colors now, which is also very annoying. Remember earlier in the video when I said going live is a really good money-making method? Well, right as I got a comfortable amount of money to buy the dragon head, this happened. Yeah, I gotta buy the dragon head, bro. I gotta buy the dragon head. Cheers, boys. Hey, Ryu, you're the good... Boys. This is why you become a Donut SMP streamer. Are you out of your mind? Yeah, as I say, I'm gonna wait on the elytra. And it's a good thing I didn't get that elytra, but I'll tell you more about it after this next segment. How long does it take Hvnner to get 1 item? Hanging roots. What are these? Expensive. Where do they come from? Or beneath azalea trees? Say less. All right, fellas, we're about to save some money. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is how you save 100 million. So you buy one of these for probably less than 20K on the auction house. Bone meal it. All right, I'm cooked. Why'd I get lied to? You can also create them by applying bone meal to the underside of rooted dirt. Okay. Can't be bothered. All right, guys, I saved myself $100 million. All for a single item, by the way. But after obtaining my newfound wealth, the real meat of the video was me just purchasing things. And to be honest, I was cooking through it, and I wasn't having any issues, and that's why I'm not adding it here. The only real hole in the story is getting that elytra. It should be worth noting now that at this point in my Donut SMP journey, I hated teleporting to people. I had this constant fear that everybody was just out to kill me, and considering I had 0 kills and only 1 death, it was a real fear of mine. Looking back at it now as a player who teleports to hundreds of people a stream, this is kind of funny. But nonetheless, at the time, I said no to anybody who wanted to give me items in person. Until one stream, I folded, and I'm just surprised I didn't do this sooner. I'm sure this ends well. Wait, okay, mind this. Oh, you're really making me do parkour to the elytra. Okay, yeah, no, I got you. Oh, where is that? Is that it? Did I do it? He really gave me an elytra for doing parkour. A valuable lesson was learned that day in that there is good people out there. Speaking of good people, a familiar face has just showed back up in chat, and he's about to help me speedrun the rest of this challenge. I mean, you seriously can't make this up. Are you out of your mind? You want to get to 1 bill? Do I want to get to 1 bill? I need an answer. There's nothing more I'd want in the world than for that M at the end of those numbers to be a B. There's no way. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we have hit 1 billion. And within a matter of seconds, I had enough money to buy every single item I needed to finish the challenge. Thankfully, it was around this time that my brother decided to join me on the challenge, and he didn't help place blocks in the chests or anything, but just kind of kept me company and trolled me a little bit. And since I wasn't scared to teleport to anybody anymore, people from my chat were literally making shulkers in order where I needed to put things. Players like Mr. Naruto, who would go on to make map arts of my profile picture and my entire player character in-game. And with teamwork like that, the end was in sight. And as I was placing the final items in the final chest, I came to a realization that if I were to just sell all this stuff, it would feel kinda empty. So what better way to get rid of the base than to give it to the people who helped me the most? And that's my community. 3 weeks in the making, and we have done it. And it's going to one of you guys in a matter of 10 minutes.
I'm so happy. I've never actually won anything.
Bro, it's all yours.
So happy.
If you like my content, I'm live every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and sometimes Saturdays. Come stop by and chat and say hi. And if you're hearing this right now, thank you for watching.